Hey yo, it's your boy Mafia Rush. Welcome to another live stream. To TikTok viewers, welcome to another live stream. Sorry, to YouTube viewers. To TikTok viewers, key in my YouTube channel name MAFY_ARRASH. There you guys will click the search button. You guys will share it, lead to the live stream on the first video you guys see. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the live stream. I want to chat with you guys. I want to see scary animations with you guys. So yeah, this live stream is going to be 3 hours long. But till then, I'll see you guys in the live stream. Peace. Peace, 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 peace. It's your boy Mom Rush. Welcome to to TikTok viewers, welcome to another live stream. Sorry, please. I just you guys don't know what I say. Just give me a moment, YouTube. Just give me a moment. Okay, let me fix my cap and let me fix my hair. Alright. Oh, you guys, here's my drink. Okay, relax. That's green tea. Hey guys, the boy Mafia Rush. Sorry, I got a soft throat, so my voice is a bit different now. So yeah, it's my cap. Or is it just my head? I think it's just my head. Okay, welcome to another live stream. It's your boy Mafia Rush or Mafia Rush. You guys know that I'm doing a live stream today. Today we'll be reacting to scary animations by Wansee Animations. So yeah, we're gonna check out part by part of his scary animations that is uploaded to the channel, and go subscribe to Wansee Animation because why not? We are reacting to his videos. Go subscribe to that channel, turn on post notification for that channel, leave a like on their video. But before we get started on the scary animations, you guys know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notification, leave a comment down below. So you guys don't miss another live stream. We got 3 more days of live stream. After that, it will be podcast. After that, we'll be back to normal videos. Um, Today's scary animations. Tomorrow will be another different topic. Okay, I think it's just me sitting because my cap is like to the yeah. So yeah. But without further ado, let's get to the reacting. It's going to be 3 hours long. The live stream. We're going to react to a couple of the videos that was uploaded to the channel. But again, let's get into it. You guys can see my drink, green tea. I don't have any popcorn. Sadly, my popcorn finished. I was first eating that popcorn. So yeah. Alright, let's get into it. Just give me a moment. Let me find my Google Chrome. I can't find me Google Chrome. Oh, ooh. I found my YouTube channel. Okay. Let's click on his the profile. I don't to check the video first. I want to see what is new on this channel. Damn that. Okay, go subscribe to Wansee Entertainment. Sorry, it's not Wansee Animation, it's Wansee Entertainment. I am so sorry. Go subscribe, turn on post notification, leave a like. Okay, we'll check out this first.
Cleaning, scrubbing, and tidying.
That's loud. That is way too loud. That is way too loud. No, that's way too loud. Okay, I'm trying to put my mic on top of my curb. Hopefully you guys can hear my voice, and hopefully I can see the green light. Before I get started, let me share this live with my IG, all that. Yeah. Just give me a moment. It's your boy Mafia Rush. Welcome to another live stream. Critic. Ooh. Viewers, welcome to another live stream. Oh no. It's your boy Mafia Rush. Welcome to another live stream. Why can't I share my videos? It's your boy Mafia Rush. Welcome to another live stream. Just give me a moment. I'm sharing my videos to my other social media accounts. Just give me a moment. I'm sharing my live stream to other TikTok accounts. Other TikTok accounts, other social media accounts. All right. I guess without further ado, let's make it full screen. Let's react to scary animations. Let me pull up the chat so that I can chat with you guys. So yeah, to those who is getting scared easily and got jump scares and got heart problems, please do not watch this video. Yeah, is for your own good. All right, I got the chat pull up. I got the chat pull up so we can react to the scary animations by Wansee Entertainment. Okay, that is nice. Okay, let's go.
To 5-star hotel standards. Get super steady help
Why is it so loud? Is it loud for you guys or is it loud for me only? I feel like it's just loud for me. I'm not sure, man.
with Helpling.
I rely on ProWriting
There's so many
aid
apps.
to produce my polished, finished books that I can then publish.
This is a story about my
This is a story. 62 horror. Six. Oh, free. Oh, no. We can't react to one video the whole 3 hour, bro. No, we can't. Come on, we can't react to 3 hour.
My name is Cheryl, and I want to tell
Okay. I know that some part in this video I've react to already, but why not we react to again as a live stream? So yeah.
you my scary story. I have lived in the countryside since I was a child. I'm from an area where there are many old historic houses. Many of my friends boasted about the age of their possessions, but I could boast of something much more special. There is an old tile factory in my yard that belongs to my family. To be more specific, there are
The sound is giving me goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps all the way from my back to the back of my head, and this sounds are getting me goosebumps.
several buildings that make up this old tile factory. They stretched across both sides of the entrance to the yard, and although they aroused admiration among my friends, they could be terrifying at night. Often when I came home late,
Oh wait, you guys can see the. Oh shoot, I forgot to lower down. My bad, y'all. My bad. My bad. Just give me a moment. My bad, guys. My bad. Please forgive me. That's my bad. Okay. Let's restart the whole thing. Okay, that was my bad. I think now you guys can see the whole thing already. Please forgive me for that. I didn't even realize that my webcam was taking the whole thing up. But yeah.
my name is Cheryl, and I want to tell you my scary
Okay, like I said, this sound is giving me goosebumps. So yeah. Let me skip forward.
My friends boasted about the age of their possessions, but I could boast of something much more special. There is an old tile factory in my yard that belongs to my family. To be more specific, there are several buildings that make up this old tile factory. They stretched across both sides of the entrance to the yard, and although they aroused admiration among my friends, they could be terrifying at night. Often when I came home late, I would run across the yard as to not look at the broken windows and dark entrances. This story happened one winter afternoon when I was walking home from school. There was only one bus every hour from my village, so when I finished school after 8 lessons, especially in winter, I would go home right when it got dark outside. That day, I had to cross the yard again, so as always, whenever I crossed the street, I ran quickly towards the house. About halfway there, I looked up and saw that a woman
What a go going though. Don't look back. Keep running, go. Rule number one: never ever look back. Never ever look back. Never in a million times. If you see somebody, do not look back. Never.
was standing in one of
Okay, just give me a moment. I got to do some duties. Bruh. Okay, I'm going to remove this. Hello. Ah. Just give me a moment. Hello. Back from things. Let me do this. Alright, what was I saying? Oh yeah, if you see anyone when you're walking home at night alone, do not look back. Just keep on running. Run for your life, bro. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Of the rooms of the building, the entrance to which was covered with a white sheet. I stopped. At first, I was terrified and felt goosebumps across my body. Who could it be? However, after a while, when the figure left the room, I noticed that it was none other than my aunt. I breathed a sigh of relief. "Hey, Auntie," I said as I waved at her. She gave me a friendly smile.
Ah, now go there and know your auntie, that's a skinwalker. You got to run, go.
And responded, "Hi, how's school going?" But at
What the fuck, the TV is like that? What the fuck? That ain't know your auntie, that's a demon.
that moment, I began to feel that something was wrong. Why didn't she have a flashlight with her? It was dark. I looked at her closely and noticed that she was very pale and her smile seemed forced.
No shit, Sherlock.
"Everything's fine," I replied. Auntie smiled even wider, which suddenly scared me. I held back a shiver. Suddenly,
Run, run. You got to run. Put on your shoes and do a run of 2.4.
an idea popped into my head. "Which bus did you take home from work today?" I asked her. There was only one bus that came to our village, and it was the one I took home from school. Her answer told me everything I needed to know. "There was a lot of traffic today, and I didn't want to wait, so I took a different bus," she said.
Ah, what the fuck? Why the eyes like that? Ooh, brother, ooh. No, no. She got to go to the dentist. That teeth looking like the megalodon teeth. No, bro.
I didn't even look at her face. I immediately ran towards the house, not waiting.
Yes, that's what I'll do. Run. Ain't no got time for that. You ain't nobody gonna save you if you're gonna die.
For a reaction. As I said, there was only one bus to my village, so my aunt couldn't have taken another bus. Also, I only realized it once I got inside my house. But my aunt was working until 8 p.m. that day, and it was only 5 p.m. When I told my family about what happened, there was a lot of confusion. Grandma called my aunt, and Grandma and Dad went out to search the yard. Fortunately, the strange being, or whatever it was no longer
It's a skinwalker! No!
there. After this incident, for several weeks, my parents gave me a lift to school by car, and I never entered any of the old buildings again. To this day, I wonder what that creature was and why it took on the appearance of my aunt.
No. It's a skinwalker. Get a gun, shoot it in the head, and then put the head up on the wall. That's a skinwalker, bro. Holy shit, the first one is really that scary. What the flip? Oh, bro. If I see someone that looks like me, I'm running for my life. I ain't no got time for that.
Hey Wansee, this is a story that my mom's grandfather told her and now I want to share it with you. I'm a guy from India, you can call me Mark. To give a little
Hey, what's up, Mark?
context, this event happened way back in 1966 when my mom's grandfather worked in the Indian Army as a quartermaster. He was a very strong man, and there was almost nothing that could scare him. It was a frigid winter night in 1966. He was posted
We going all back to the 60s, bro.
in an area called Ladakh, and the temperature there reached below the freezing point several times. That night, he was doing his patrolling duty in the area around the camp. This was when people used to ride horses, so he was patrolling on his horse. While he was out, he saw a strange tent in the distance. He was not alone though, as there were a few officers patrolling along with him. They went together to check out the tent, and what he saw sent a chill down his spine. He saw several disfigured people dancing at what seemed to be a party. Otherworldly music was being played, and to his surprise, none of the people were wearing winter clothing. On that chilly winter night, which was next to impossible to bear, they were fine without any.
What the fuck is that sound? Why am I hearing cracking and bone shaking? What the flip, bro? Nah. Bro says usually can be a table like the X, Y. You know the max equation that our teacher always asks us to solve.
Any warmth. The next thing he noticed was that many of the people's feet were twisted around backwards. He didn't need to see anything else to know who these people were. As soon as they saw him and his fellow officers, they shouted,
"Hey look, we have some government officers as guests."
They then invited them to the party. Though the officers were hesitant, they accepted the offer. The strange people offered to serve them food, but the army officers requested for them to put the food in a bag for later as they were already full. They went home with those bags, and when they opened them, found strange meats, including some human parts and some unusual bones. The following night, the officers returned to the same place while patrolling, but there were no signs to be found of the people or the tent. It had all disappeared as though nothing had even happened.
Oh hell no! Oh no, bro, no, that ain't no happening to me, no. What the flip was that? I would say zombies, but I don't want to say zombies. But bro, what? Oh my god, okay. Off to story number 3.
Hi, my name is Maria. This is a true story that happened to me. I am 15 years old and I live in the Philippines. Just to let you know, I am currently in my 3rd year of junior high school, which in the Philippines is the 9th grade. Our class starts at 12 noon and ends around 6:45 or 7 in the evening. In our country, there is a vehicle we call the tricycle. It is a 3-wheel vehicle made with a motorcycle and a sidecar. I usually go home with one of my classmates, but one day, she was sick and didn't attend our class. Anyways, our class ended late that night, and we all got out from school around 7:10 at night. I was waiting for a tricycle for about 10 minutes, but unfortunately, there weren't any at that time. I got frustrated and decided to walk home, even though our house is far from our school. I was walking for about 5 minutes when a tricycle stopped in front of me. I was relieved, thinking maybe I wouldn't have to walk home, but quickly got scared when I saw the driver. He was kind of handsome. He looked like he was 19 or 20 years old and had black hair. I know you're all wondering why I was scared, and the reason is, he was smiling.
What the flip? No, bro, you don't get on the tricycle, you walk home. I don't give a damn. You walking home, you ain't no riding with this guy, no.
From ear to ear while staring at me. I was asking myself whether or not I should get into the tricycle or not, but got in after thinking about how late it already was and how far from home I
No, that's how people die, man.
still was. I told the driver my address and he started driving. I was very nervous, so I got my phone out of my pocket and texted my parents the plate number of the tricycle. "How old are you, miss?" said the driver, breaking the silence.
You got to lie. Lie, girl, lie. At this one, you got to lie. That's the only thing you can do to make sure your safety is safe.
I got goosebumps hearing his voice. It was deep and creeped me out. I awkwardly told him I was 15. "You're in 9th grade, am I correct?" he asked.
And that's how people die.
"Yes, sir," I answered. He was asking me personal questions like what are my hobbies, what time do I go home from school, and do I usually go home this late? He was busy talking to me when he saw an old lady on the side of the street, waiting for a tricycle. He stopped the vehicle right in front of the old lady, and the old lady got into the tricycle. The lady told him her address, and the man started driving again. The old lady was busy looking for her money in her big purse when she suddenly stopped and looked at me. She whispered and told me that her house was not far from here, and she suggested that I stay with her since she noticed that there was something off with this man.
Listen to that old lady go. You better listen to her. I don't give a damn if that stranger or not. You better listen to her.
As soon as the tricycle stopped in front of her house, we quickly got off the vehicle and paid the driver. We entered her house and I called my parents to pick me up. I told them what happened, and they quickly thanked the old lady. Ever since that incident happened, my dad has been picking me up from school every night. Months later, my family and I were watching TV when I saw the driver in the news. The news stated that he was a wanted criminal who had killed many girls who had finally been arrested after 2 years. The news also mentioned that he killed girls who were 17 to 20 years old. I was shocked and terrified.
Nah, bro. No.
Remembering how I felt there was something off about him. I was lucky I wasn't one of the girls he killed, and I am very thankful for the older lady who saved me from that man. Until now, I still wonder what would have happened to me if that lady hadn't saved me from that guy.
The scenes in this hospital, the screams again, the children with wounds of war on the floor. This could be day one of this war, and yet we are almost at day 250. So much suffering.
Hopefully you guys don't get mad at me skipping the ad. Hopefully you don't get mad. Yeah. Hopefully you guys don't get mad at me skipping the ad, just so that I know how they feel. Just don't get mad at why I skip the ad, please. But seriously though, if you see someone that is like it's 7:10 p.m. and then you're the only transport that you got to go home by is a tricycle or whatever it's called, then you see a random guy that looks like Jeff the Killer, and then will you get into it? I won't. I'll rather walk home. I'm sorry, but if I see a guy that is like that, I'd rather walk home than taking that thing. So yeah, thank God for the old lady. Another girl, won't make it. I think most of these animation is about them making their way home. I can tell.
It was 2019 and I was around 10 years old when this happened. I live in the southeast of England, and unfortunately, this is where a lot of criminals get sent after being let out of prison. This made me feel scared and worried about what might happen to me when I was a young girl. I often had strangers approach me. Nevertheless, our community was tight-knit and everyone knew everyone. I lived on the main road and within a 10-minute walk from my aunts, uncles, and grandparents. The story begins on a day during summer holidays, and I had spent all day out with my friends. My mom called me at around 6 to tell me that dinner was ready, and before I came in, she asked if I could drop off some birthday cards around my nan's house. Of course, I said yes. My friends live that way, and so it meant I could be out with them a little longer. We walked down the main road and said our goodbyes, and I trailed off to my nan's. Once I arrived there, I spoke to my nun for a while and then hurried off home. I was quite independent for my age, so I didn't feel the need to call my mom on the way home. As I was walking, I felt a buzz in my pocket. My mom was just calling as I was gone a little longer than she had anticipated, and she was beginning to get worried. I reassured her that everything was fine and that she could go on prepping the table. She said she would rather stay on the phone with me and that it's no problem. I was nearly home, about 5 minutes left to walk, when a man approached me on a bike. He was fat and ginger, with
What the flip?
grubby clothes and an awful smile. He slowed down as he got closer to me and said in the most awful voice, "Hey kid, do you want to go to the beach with me?" My heart dropped. I froze, not knowing what to say. My mom must have heard the voice down the phone and began to shout loud enough for him to hear, "Hey, who are you?" He must have heard her as he quickly biked off. My dad came to meet me and walked me the rest of the way home, and obviously all my family was informed of what happened. My granddad said he knew him and that he seemed harmless, and and was probably just trying to be friendly. A couple of years later, we all sat down for a family meeting. The same guy had just been charged for the murder of a young girl. I instantly felt sick and dizzy, and I had to sit down. What if that were me? I cannot imagine what would have happened if my mom hadn't called me that day and startled him off.
Okay, that was scary, but it wasn't as scary as the first one. The first one was so damn scary, like what the flip. Okay, I think this is the last one. So yeah.
In the summer of 2021, my kids and I went on a road trip to visit my sister who lives in a different state. I was driving the car while my children were playing with their toys in the back of the car. After around 3 hours, my children went to sleep and I started feeling like I really needed to pee. It was a hot day, and I had to stay hydrated, but that obviously meant lots of bathroom stops. After driving for what felt like another hour with no rest stops in sight, I drove down a road into a nearby forest. Just to be clear, I'm a woman, and I don't mind relieving myself in nature, especially when I really have to go. After all, that is how nature intended people to do their business. I parked the car near the road and locked it. Before you judge me, I just want to clarify that I left the car window slightly open, so
No. Do you already lock the door? Oh fuck. No, the kids. Hopefully nothing happened to the kids. They're asleep.
my children would have access to fresh air, but they weren't open wide enough for anyone to stick their hand or even their finger inside.
Yeah, but they're wide enough for a bullet to go through.
I didn't go far into the woods. I wanted to have my car in sight all the time. After making sure nobody was around, I squatted down and relieved myself. When I finished, I went back to my car. Before driving off, I turned around to check on my children and almost screamed after seeing that thing. On the back seat, inches away from my children, was a giant gross red beetle. It was the size of a TV remote, way too thick to crawl through the small gap in the window, and it was
Oh fuck, you fucked up.
crawling all over the car, leaving a black tar-like substance everywhere. I grabbed a tissue and quickly grabbed the beetle. I could feel its legs moving through the tissue. I threw it out of the car and drove away immediately. Fortunately, my children were still sleeping, and the beetle didn't crawl onto them. When we arrived at my sister's house, I used the sponge to get rid of the tar-like substance from the seats and tried to forget about what happened. I didn't tell anyone about it. After a week, it was time to drive home. While driving by the forest again, I remembered about the beetle, but thank goodness we didn't encounter it again. To this day, I'm still wondering how it got into the car. I just had to get this story off my chest. Every time I see a beetle, I think of this strange encounter. Who knows how many of these giant beetles there are, and who knows what they use that black substance for?
Oh no. No, nah, that ain't alright, bro. That ain't alright. What the flip? Okay, the last one got me because of what they shared the last part. Like, come on, nah. We're gonna check out. We're gonna check out one more. We're gonna check out a few more, cause I'm planning to do this as a live stream. What's up, bro? What's up? We are reacting to scary animation by Wansee Entertainment. So those who get scared easily, please do not watch. I want you guys to sleep peacefully. I don't want any nightmares for you guys. So yeah, just so that some of this part are going to be scary, cause I'm just warning you guys. But hey, the purple face. Oh, okay, now that's racist. No.
One night while I was sleeping,
Is it too loud for you guys? If it is too loud for you guys, please tell me. Cause I don't want your ears to be hurting. So yeah, there might be screams also in some of the animations. So if it is too loud, tell me. How's life? It's alright. I'll say it.
woke up in a panic to my brother Alex screaming. I ran into his room and found him lying in his bed, thrashing back and forth. He shouted,
Don't go, Noah! Don't go! You should never approach that man. Never. Never.
I shook him forcefully, and he finally woke up. I asked him
His bed got wet on that night.
what was wrong, and with tears streaming down his face,
Okay. I'll try to lower down the volume. I'll try to lower down the volume for you guys. Just give me a moment. Oh no, that's the brightness. Okay, let me lower my microphone voice also so that it won't be too loud for you guys. Okay. He's big or wet on that night.
He told me why he was having nightmares. About a month ago, Alex was playing at his friend Noah's house when he heard a strange noise outside. They looked outside and saw a man standing in the front yard, so Noah went outside to talk to him. But the face of the man standing in the yard was purple,
That ain't no purple though.
and when Alex saw his face, he felt his stomach turn. Alex had a gut feeling that something was ominous, and he yelled at Noah, telling him not to go.
Yeah, I know I should do comedy, right? Who knows? Maybe I'm going to do comedy. Maybe.
But Noah had already approached the man. After Noah had looked at the man's face for a few seconds, he froze and then fell and hit the ground like a tree. Alex was shocked and shouted,
What happened?
Noah collapsed on the ground, convulsing and gasping for air. The purple-faced man laughed
It's Peppa Pig cousin. It's Peppa Pig cousin now.
wildly, put his face right up to Noah's and taunted him. As Alex watched the man from behind the window, he felt an extremely bizarre emotion and fear welling up in his chest. He called out to Noah, but he continued to lie on the ground, clearly in pain. He realized nothing was working and called 911. However, by the time the police and rescue teams arrived, Noah had already stopped breathing, and the purple-faced man had vanished. Later, doctors performed an autopsy on Noah's body, and they found that the cause of death was determined to be a heart attack. However, his body was uninjured, without any cuts or bruises, and no harmful substances were found in his body. The doctor
Okay, what? So he saw the purple face man, then straight away he got heart attack. Okay, I'm lost.
said something had damaged Noah's heart, but the cause of damage
Maybe after a couple animations, we'll play some video games. I'll see first. Maybe I was thinking about playing Murder Mystery 2 today also. So maybe after a couple animations, we'll play Murder Mystery. Okay.
was unknown. The doctor was perplexed,
How your life going? Like how's everything? Your studies, all that.
saying it was his first time seeing a case like this. Alex was speechless. He knew he saw Noah rolling around in pain before he died, but Noah was seemingly healthy, and he was playing normally with Alex until just seconds before he met the purple-faced man. When the purple-faced man looked down at Noah's face, Noah suddenly collapsed. Alex told this to the police, but they didn't listen to him. From that day on, Alex suffered from tremendous fear and guilt. But sometime later, he heard even more shocking news. Within 3 days of the original incident, 3 more people had suffered heart attacks in our neighborhood. Among them, 2 died and 1 survived. Shockingly, they all were reportedly seen near a purple-faced man before collapsing. One of the men who survived said this.
The moment I saw that man's face, I felt my heart tightening like crazy. I don't know why. That man's eyes were full of hate, cold as ice, and that smile that smelled of blood. As soon as I saw that face, I couldn't breathe. My whole body
Okay, we'll play some video games towards the end of the video, okay?
felt weak, but I intuitively knew that I could survive if I got as far away from that man as possible. So I crawled away with all my might. But the man came after me and put his face right up to my nose and laughed. He told me to look at his face, and I squeezed my eyes shut. Not seeing his face made the pain a little better. But this time, his laughter. The moment he started laughing,
I think it's because he is hypnotizing them by looking at the eyes. Because if you see the eyes is like doing the hypnotizing stuff.
maniacally in my ear, my heart tightened again. I closed my eyes, covered my ears with my hands, and crawled like crazy. Then my neighbors found me and the man ran off. I think I came back from the dead. I really didn't know that just by looking at someone, you could die.
The police did not believe him. From that day on, the purple-faced man never appeared in our neighborhood again. Who was he? And why did
I'll react to it in today's video also. So maybe like after these animations, I'll do one more reacting to another scary animation. Then after that, we'll react to Spider Fam. Then we'll play some games. I think that sounds good.
Why did people die? This incident remains a mystery to this day.
Hi, I am Mai. I am currently 19 years old. This story of mine was a little weird for me, and it still haunts me even now. It all started when I was 17 years old. In my house, we have 2 bedrooms, one for me and one for my parents. In this house,
What is the YouTube channel of the TikTok creator though? I don't know the YouTube channel of the TikTok creator. So if you guys can find out what is the YouTube channel, then maybe later we'll find the YouTube channel, then we'll react to it.
I always have a feeling that someone is watching me, and it has always made me feel uneasy. Because of this feeling, I usually felt uncomfortable sleeping alone and didn't like the dark, so every night I left the lights on. The first scary experience happened one night as I was sleeping. But in the middle of the night, my eyes opened. I couldn't breathe, and even though my eyes were open, I couldn't move a single part of my body. It was terrifying because I knew that I was experiencing sleep paralysis, but still couldn't do anything about it. After looking around, I realized that there was a tall, shadowy, faceless man standing over me.
Flame is a demon from just now.
I tried to move, but I couldn't. I tried to shout, but it was like the shouting was only in my mind. Nothing was working.
Oh, his YouTube channel is Spider Fam? Really? Didn't he change it?
So I tried to pray 3 times and close my eyes. After maybe 1.5 minutes, I could move my body and I was able to catch my breath. But it was like I had just gone on a run. My heart was pounding. I didn't tell
Release or something? I forgot what they call it, but yeah. If you are having this, good luck to you.
trying to pull me under the bed. But it wasn't my body they were pulling. It was like they were pulling my soul
Okay, thanks. I will check out his channel after one more animations by Wansee Entertainment.
out of my body. I tried to shout and call for my parents, but it was just my mind shouting. I tried to pray again, and after a few seconds, I thought it was over. But this time, I still couldn't breathe, and my body still couldn't move. I prayed and prayed and prayed until I felt my breath come back to normal. I was covered in sweat, and after that, I decided to stay awake for the rest of the night. I was too scared to sleep because I was worried it might happen again. I tried to distract myself by watching funny videos on YouTube while drinking coffee and eventually made it to 6 a.m. My mother usually wakes up around that time, so I left my room and joined her for breakfast. I wanted to tell her about it, but because of some chores I had to do and our conversation about other stuff, I forgot to mention it. On the 3rd night, I went to sleep around 3 o'clock.
Oh no, you can see the mark on her hands. Like right here.
In the morning. I was watching some zombie movies late into the night because I'm a big fan of them. But the moment I feared happened again. I woke up and was having sleep paralysis.
See, okay, sleep paralysis. I can't pronounce it correctly, but yeah, I was right. Kind of.
As usual, I couldn't control my body or shout to call my parents. But this time,
No, stop 10 battle horror. I wanted to react to Note Stop 10, but I know that some YouTube channel have their video on what do you call it? Like if you want to use their video for your own video, you got to get their permission. But I've react to Wansee Entertainment, and then like now my videos got taken down. So yeah, not that I don't want to get permission from the YouTube channel. It's just that you need to go through so many things to get the permission.
I decided I would look at the tall, shadowy, faceless man. I could feel him looking at me. I felt it. Once I looked at
It's the Slender Man.
him, I noticed that he was just there, sitting on my chair, completely still. I was scared, so I closed my eyes and prayed. But when I opened my eyes, he had moved to the corner of the room, slightly closer to me. So I shut my eyes and prayed again and again until I felt like I could breathe and move my body again. When morning came, I told my mother about everything this time. She told me there was an open square-shaped hole in my room that there was supposed to be for air conditioning. She told me that it may be lingering spirits who come to mess with me in my dreams, and suggested that the hole was possibly the entrance that the entities
Oh no.
came in through. It happened to be around Palm Sunday, so we had a palapas, which is a woven palm leaf thought to carry blessings, and she put it over the hole to cover it up. Thankfully, after that, the nightmares and sleep paralysis finally stopped.
her again. I promise this video is not sponsored by this company. So yeah.
Primo Stackers. Find us in chilled food locations of your supermarket.
I'm a biochemist
And we now see that girl again from the sleep from the girl got eaten by the demon.
professor at a college, and being a man of science, I believe in neither a god nor devil. This fact irked my parents and especially my grandmother a lot. They would always try to tell me that I don't know about the dark energies that exist in this world.
After this video, we will react to the siblings. Or maybe, okay, we will pause this. Okay. Then we will see that. What's this? Spider fam? Is it this? No, I think he put it somewhere else. Episode 7. Yeah, there. Okay. Wait, you guys want the trailer or the middle child missing? Or the behind the scenes? I don't know. Hi, let's go Arash. Episode 7. Team Arash. Okay, let's go to the. I think we'll go to the trailer first. We'll react to the trailer. Okay, we'll react to the trailer, but then I'll break it down.
Even though we actually have no choice.
Okay, the one thing that he can improve on should. Okay, I think I won't break it down first. I think I'll let you guys see the whole thing.
I mean, he's actually the one all the him is just missing so much. Zach, where are you? Guys, I found this note. I think Zack is missing. Wait, you saying Zack is missing? Yeah, dude, he's missing. We have to go to guys, you guys did great just now. I need you guys to do this one thing for me. Do not let them find out, okay? Just let them. So what I need you to kill it is, okay? I need you to kill it because I hate you so much. Please, okay? I'll see you later. And also,
Okay, I'll try to do that. Just give me a moment.
hide the body. Okay?
Not hiding now.
Alright, I'm going to break down some of the parts that I think he can improve on. Tell me the video. Okay, I'm going to break some parts where I think is found interesting or he can improve on. No hard feelings. I like how the trailer is filmed, but the one thing that I really think that he can improve on is by making the audio or his voice louder than the song. Cause if you guys realize the song is louder than his voice. Not saying that that is not good. It is good, but sometimes is your song is louder than your voice. The YouTube captions can't catch what you're saying, and that that may be bad because those people that can't hear your voice properly is really wants to read the captions, and then if they can't read the captions, then the captions can't catch your voice. That is wasted of all your effort. So, but out of everything, I think he did pretty well. Just that if I got to say something, his font that he used for the trailer can be a bit more better than using the default font. Cause the default font doesn't seem that how do you say it? doesn't seem doesn't seem that interesting or doesn't seem very epic. I'll show you guys what I mean.
We actually have no
Yeah, right.
choice.
Okay, this part is a bit the lighting is a bit I won't say bad, but it's a bit not alright because like there's some part that is darker than lighter. Like below here is lighter, below up here is like a bit darker, like and I can barely hear his voice. It's not my audio, it's not my side, it's his side. I know why.
I mean, he's actually
And then him putting a blank screen without any video doesn't make any sense. Like, why are you doing that? You know what I mean?
the one all behind
He may have more experience, but the way that he record his trailer and edit the trailer, it needs to be more better and more epic. Cause right now I'm not sensing the epicness. I'm only sensing it towards the end, like the last part. The couple parts, I'm like, what is? I'm a bit lost, you know.
he's missing so much.
Couldn't have been said better. Yeah. Symptom. Okay, like this part, the camera is shaking so much. I don't know why, but whoever is taking video of this camera needs to work on their hands. It's shaking way too much. Okay, like right here, the font is by default like I'm not sensing anything that is interesting. I'm not getting it. Why is this interesting at all? The font needs to be a bit more interesting. Needs to be a bit more epic. Like if you're using CapCut, seriously, CapCut has so many fonts that are free. You can use it, and I'm not sensing the epicness. Like, come on. What are you drinking? It's green tea. Yeah, his acting was.
Guys, I found this note. I think Zack is missing.
I feel like this part, if his voice is a bit lower and higher, like singing, it will sense like, oh, he's actually saying that Zack is missing. Like he didn't say that who is Zack. He didn't say Zack is the middle child or the younger child. So I'm a bit lost. Not saying that the trailer is not nice. It is nice. Just that Wait, you saying Zack is missing?
Yeah.
Like this part, okay. His voice needs to be louder. He needs to buy a Bluetooth mic and then attach to the shirt that he's wearing and then set the voice. Cause right now I can't hear the voice at all. The audio or the song is more louder than his voice, and that is terrible.
Yeah, dude, he's missing.
We have to is the one closest to you that can hurt you the most. That is true, but you need to put a font that is like you really mean it. If you put like this kind of font, nobody will sense like, oh, you really mean it. You're doing a trailer that is up to your series, you know. This series may progress you to the future. You want people to keep on watching the trailer. You got to make your font a bit more better than what it is because if you spend like days, weeks writing the script for the trailer, filming the trailers, you want to put in effort in editing it too. And editing trailers, I get it, it's not easy. I've been editing trailer by my own. I've been recording trailer by my own, so it's not easy. So I get it, but him doing this more than I have is says a lot. His audio mix is not good. True. No harsh feelings. He need to increase the particle for his audio. He needs to add more proton to the. Yes. What you say are true. I got to agree with both of you guys. What you guys say are true. Okay, there's one part that I really want to talk about. This part, like you're recording you talking to the phone. Maybe you can have like those fake call background apps that you can download from Play Store. You know, you put it on your phone, then you seem like you're talking to a person, a real person. Because right now your phone is blank. You're not. It's not actually sensing that you are talking to someone. It's like you're talking to no one. And some people that really are new to your trailer, they want to see like, oh, you actually talking to somebody in your phone. Because right now your phone is blank and it doesn't that one. It doesn't rhyme with you talking to anyone. Like some phone, even you talk to someone, the the phone background of you talking to a person will still be there. So come on, Spider Fam, where is the that one? You guys did great just now. Okay, there's one part that I really want to go back to. That I think. Okay. Do not let. Okay, this part. Writer by. I think that's his real name. I'm not gonna say his real name. I will keep on calling him by Spider Fam. Writer by. It doesn't make sense if you putting writer by. You need to put by written by, because if you put writer by, they will be like, wait, what? Especially those who really pass English, they will be like, why what happened to your English, bro? Like, come on, Spider Fam. Do not let them find out, okay? Okay, this part. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this video, but screw it. Find out, okay? Flip. Maybe after this I'll react to my own trailer. Okay, this part, like, what is the friend doing? I don't get it. What is the friend stretching? I don't know. Okay. Okay, the friend is destroy it when he look at the camera. He destroyed the whole thing when he look at the camera. I'm sorry, but once you look at the camera, it seems that it's actually being recorded. You need to try not to look at the camera. You need to try to look away from the camera. That's the part of the trailer. Every trailer movie that you see, they don't look at the camera at all. Some of them may look at the camera, but after they look at the camera should return to another person. But this one, you're recording it at one side only. You're not recording it behind your back also. So with your friend turning to look at the camera, it doesn't make sense. So Spider Fam, I hope you can fix a bit of those, but yeah. Okay, their voice needs to be a bit louder. I hope when they are doing throwing these punches, they never get any complaint by any public, any neighbors. Cause yeah, the digital context is off balance, composure of the acting. It's a bit. I'll say it's a bit, but out of other creators that I ever see the trailer, this is one of the trailers that I'm breaking down a lot, and that Spider Fam, no hate towards you if his fans are watching. No hate towards Spider Fam. Me and Spider Fam, we are cool, but I'm just here to break down the trailer, okay? I'm just here to say my feelings and what he can improve on. Creators have creators. Yeah.
So what I know we kill is
Okay, Spider Fam. Again, your voice is a bit louder.
okay. I need you to kill it.
I feel like they are using the same footage over and over, because if you see, where is it? Where is it? If you see here, it's the same thing. And as you see here, it's also the same thing. So like, is he using the same footage over and over again, or is he using the different? Cause I know he does do voice acting also. He does put voice over sometimes. So I don't know, man. If you're using the same footage over and over again, your fans may know that you're using the same footage, and some of your fans may talk bad inside your comments, and that doesn't put a good reputation, bro.
Because I hate him so much.
It's all overlapping. True, and the voices, I got to say, his voice doesn't sound the same with the way that he's speaking.
I hate him so much. Please. Okay? I'll see you later. And also,
It sounds that he's lip saying to what he said. Like, you know how creators, how rappers record their music videos and they don't sing the whole music that they make. It sounds like he's doing just that. And
hide the body. Okay?
Not hiding that.
his friend's voice is even louder than his, and his friend is using a mask. That says a lot. Wait, I got a question. He's not using glasses, right? But as you guys go back all the way, where's that part of the glasses? I want to see the part of the glasses. Yeah, as you guys go back here, where did the glasses come from? Cause I don't remember he wearing glasses. Then he's not wearing glasses. He is not wearing glasses. Where did the glasses come from? Yeah, watch the episode instead. Okay, enough of breaking down the trailer. I'm having way hard time thinking about it. We are not going to check out the bloopers because I don't want to watch the bloopers. Episode 7. Let's see.
Alright, guys, so what do you guys want to do?
Okay, wait, what?
Alright, guys, so.
There's no director that should ever put their name. They will put an intro.
What do you guys want to do? I don't know, bro.
Should I break down the whole thing later on? Is the multiverse clashing?
You can do anything you want if you want. Yes, I don't even know what to do today. Shut up, Zach. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you, but hey, Eric, let's just hang out together then. Eric, do not interfere. Oh yeah, man, sure, man. Thank you for the seat. Hey, yo, bro, get out. I want to see that. Wait, what you mean? I was sitting here first. You know what? Whatever. Just sit down. Thank you. Hey, you guys wanna buy something and go buy something at the shop. So you guys need anything? I think we just don't need anything right now. But yeah.
Okay, I'll break it up after watching the whole thing.
Alright, guys, you guys need anything? Nah, bro. I think I'm good. So maybe, yeah, I think I'm good. I don't want to eat anything right now. So yeah, stay safe though. Take care. I don't want anything happen to you, bro. Okay, shoot yourself. Nah, I'm good. But thanks. Where the hell is Nelson? He's supposed to be here in a minute. What? Where you, man? Oh, okay.
It's really nice.
Okay. This one, you know my middle brother? The fool? Yeah, Zach. So what I need you to do, kill him with this. Okay? I need you to kill him. Because I hate him so much. Please. Okay? I'll see you later. And also hide the body. Okay?
Not hiding that.
Alright. Billy, So I got one request for you. I want you to make a death note and slide under the door where is Eric Erickson is sleeping. Okay? Okay. Put that under the door. Then you just run out, leave the door open. That's it. You run and disappear. You just disappear. No one will see you because you're wearing a mask and all that. Okay?
Alright.
See you later.
See you.
Okay?
Yep.
Ini lain cerita, masnya sudah mengatakan kerana jadi ini beda cerita cerita. Teman-teman penonton, dia juga nantang untuk dia tidak percaya dengan film ini. Semuanya yang kita pikirkan atau tidak setuju, semuanya menonton.
Then it's done.
Zach, where are you? Where the hell is? Hello? Who are you? You know about this. Where the hell is Zach? What do you mean you killed him? Hello? Hello? Hang up. I need to go back. Guys, hey, why you go back so late? I found this note. I think Zach is missing. Wait, you saying Zach is missing? Yeah, dude, he's missing. We have to call the police. Seriously, we have to call the police. I know we always ghost him sometimes, but he's actually a bit annoying. But let's just call the police. I don't really care right now. This is a very serious matter right here. Let's go. Wait. Maybe you just like stay put. Do not call the police yet. Just maybe he will be coming back around 12. Let's just see. He will come back around. Okay. Hello guys. Okay, you guys did great just now. Okay. I need you guys to do this one thing for me. Do not let them find out. Okay. Just let them be. Okay. Bye.
Betul tak izin punya kawan di Nelson dia cakap yang hubungan adik kau tu musibah.
Wait, what? Okay. Thank you for the information. Nanti aku update kau boleh?
Problem man. Sorry, I can't be there to help you guys.
Oi, what the hell you talking in Malay for, huh? Okay, sorry. My adopted step brother here. Okay. If anything, you update me dia. Okay. Besok aku jumpa kau boleh tak? Okay. Bye. See? Again, talking in Malay some more. Chill lah, I didn't do anything right. Okay. Aduh. Hey, who are you? Nelson the nerd?
Why you don't want to read those comics, whatever you see?
Sure. You know anything about this lesson?
No, I don't know manga.
Did you kill my brother?
Yeah.
That's definitely your handwriting. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey!
Nelson, you know, you're like a brother to me. You and Zeta should have met.
Well, you scared what?
I'm not scared, bro. I'm not scared. Oh. 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 Just come here. Just come here. We're gonna talk about it. Okay, just come here. This is what you get, Nelson. But thank you. Eric, let's go.
I'm sorry I'm late. I just realized. So, what happened to Zed?
He is dead.
Zed is really dead ah. So, what happened to Zayden ah?
Fuck. Oh, fuck. Zayden, just fucking why? Has the thing settled already? Yeah, it's already settled. Let's just not talk about this anymore. I mean, it's already settled, and it can't be undone. You know what I mean?
Yep, he was telling the truth. I was there.
Even though we actually have no choice, that we had to kill Zayden. I mean, I killed him, and I mean he's actually the one all behind all this, and it's his fault that killed my stepbro, Zach. Just miss him so much. This is his only jacket that he has, that I'm wearing it.
Alright, I'm gonna break down. I'm not gonna break down everything because this video is 10 minutes long. So yeah, let's break down some parts.
Alright guys, so what do you guys
Options. I'm gonna turn off the right
want if you want the rest?
Okay, the first thing that I want to say.
Alright guys, so
He shouldn't have put the directing
what do you guys want to do? I don't know,
or
bro.
the writer of the director or the writer of this series on the first clip that he records, because that it doesn't seem like it's a real thing, you know. If you want people to know it's a real thing, you got to put it like, how do you say, you got to put it before you record your first clip. So if you're editing using something like CapCut, Next, you can get their blank screen, you can put it all the way at the first part, then you cut it into shots, then you write a director. Because to me, what I'm sensing from the way that he's recording is he wants it to be recorded in a real way, you know, he wants it to be in a movie way. First off, no writer, no director ever put their name on the first clip they record. They usually put it on an intro, like an intro of a video with a music. Like they never put this like this. So yeah,
You can do anything you want if you want the rest.
bro, stream laggy a bit. My bad. I know the stream is laggy a bit. My bad. I can tell from I got the stream on my phone, so I can tell that the stream is laggy a bit. So that is my bad. I apologize.
I don't even know what to do today. Sure, man. Thank you for the seat. What am I gonna do with you? But
Is you want to put something like this, like 5 minutes later. Um, sorry about that. Is you want to put something like the way that he put it, the wait, where's the 5 minutes later? You want to put it something like this?
hey, you
You want
guys.
to put it like at least put a audio behind it, or a small thing of audio, because you put 5 minutes later, then it doesn't seem like it's 5 minutes. At least make it seem like it's 5 minutes.
If you guys wanna buy something, and go buy something at the shop. So you guys need anything? We yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay, right here straight away, he straight away tell us that, oh, the middle, I think that's the middle child is going to get injured, and something's going to happen. It's like, are you trying to tell them earlier that the middle child is going to, I can't say the D word because the stream will get taken down. You can get a camera. You can get a, wait, I can't see the, you get a cameo in his film. I don't think so. He doesn't want to, and I think it's more better because my character doesn't suit his series, if you think about it. So
I don't wanna eat anything right now. So yeah, stay safe though. Take care.
yeah, right here he sure said stay safe. Like, it's saying that, oh, the middle child is going to get injured straight away. And then my reaction was like, is he telling us that, why is he telling us so early that that the middle child will get injured or won't be alive, or that? Yeah, I'm going to skip some parts because this video is going to be long.
You make a death note.
I'm pretty sure the time that he recording this was that he was overlapping his voice. So the voice that you guys are hearing, he recorded it at home. He didn't record it at the under the block, because if he record it under the block, there'll be people, there'll be other people reaction, foreshadowing, maybe. And Simon, I think Simon voice, I also think that he record it at Spider Fam house, because there's no way they can see it under the block, especially when you live in Singapore. You know.
Door, then just run out, leave the door open, mask and.
Ini lain cerita, masnya sudah mengatakan kerana jadi ini beda cerita sebentar.
The only thing I wish that he had done is he recorded this part without anyone being home, because Simon, I think his name is Simon, because Simon broke into the house, then it doesn't seem like, why is the TV running when Eric or whoever the child's name was alone at home? It doesn't make sense. Like, you're breaking into someone's home, then someone's playing TV, and then you say that that character is alone, but it's not alone.
Dia juga nantang.
The only thing I wish that he had done is that he put the note first before he shows that the middle child got dragged. That's the only thing that I wish he had done, because to me it makes more sense like that than the middle child getting dragged, then the notes come out. It doesn't make sense to me.
Hello?
At night, there's no way you go finding someone until you're at night, because at this point it looks like it's early the morning, like around 11 or 12 p.m. or 11 a.m. It doesn't look like it's in the afternoon. At night, to it doesn't make sense for me, but maybe to some people it does.
But you
He needs to upper his voice. Seriously. The captions doesn't even take some of the words that he said. You guys don't believe me?
saying Zach is missing.
Zack becomes Z is missing.
Yeah, dude, he's missing. We have to call the police. Seriously, we have to call the police. I know we always ghost him sometimes, but he's
I think he mean always go find him sometime or missing sometime, but the captions can barely catch what he's
actually
saying.
a bit annoying. But let's just call the police. I don't really care
Let's just call the police because let's just you call the police. I'm not
right now. Just you guys to do this one thing for me. Do not let.
he didn't tell us about this character. I wonder who is this character. He never said who is this character, so I wish he had told us who is this character. Cause I can barely hear the voice. I'm not going to break down that part. Okay, this part is
Nelson the nerd. You know, you're like a brother
why is that I don't know what they call it in English, but okay.
to me. You and Zeta should have met.
I hope they got permission to do that. Okay.
So
It doesn't make
what?
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
okay.
So what if he did?
Fuck.
I think he can edit this part better. The automatic XP form can be better for the casting. Yeah. But I think he can edit this part better because as you see the tape is there. So I wish that he fixed that tape, like at least try to get a tape that is the same color as the wall because it seems right now you can see the clear tape. And you punching the paper with the sound, we got sound effects, use the sound effects to feel like you're punching the wall. Like there's a reason why sometimes we use sound effects in our series. I never use sound effects in my series, never. I don't think so. But he can use sound effects because he's punching the paper, but you punching the wall doesn't sound like you're punching the paper. So use sound effects like you're punching the wall. Trust me, it will be much better.
Fuck.
No, ammo piston should be added. Why are you talking about Minecraft? That's cool. Oh, okay. Okay, I wish he can fix the background noise. I wish he can up his volume a bit or his voice, cause right now the background noise is winning over his voice, and yeah. Okay, now I'm going to break out this end of the part.
Jacket that he has that he's wearing now.
Yep, I'm not going to. Let me do something that I normally don't do. Okay, I'm going to show you guys one of my Mafia series trailer, and then let me go to my playlist. It'll be much better than me going through all that. Okay, let me show you guys the old Mafia. You see this part? This is what I mean. Your introduction to the trailer, like you want people to you should be the one directing his films. I wish I could, but so it's gonna be a big loss for my series though. Okay, this one is he can use Canva. You can use Canva. You can get some intro from that app to put it into your trailer. Or you can use ideas or get some ideas from your friends. I normally don't get ideas from my friends. I get ideas from experts that have edited their trailers on their own. And you got Canva for a reason. Canva is free. You can use some videos from those creators and then put it into your trailer. So, trust me, it will be much better. Okay, let me lower down the let me lower down this thing because this thing is way louder than my voice. Audio output captures. Okay. Okay, the audio that I use for my trailers are different because I took the audio from TikTok sounds and put it into my video, and then I changed everything of the audio. Editing trailers for me is not easy, never easy, but um you got to waste time into it, you got to sacrifice some stuff. For over 4 years, Mafia Arash has made all this trailer. I did not direct it. I did not write the script for this trailer. It is my other friends. But the reason why I didn't put their name into it is because they didn't wish to put their name into it. They said no. So all of his enemy terrified of him. Some even say that there were some who bowed down or knew to him. I'm giving you two choices. You have done me wrong, and I'm not a guy to forgive people. No, a lot of people know that. A lot, even Aisha. Let me show you guys the Mafia series trailer instead. Which trailer should I show you guys? No, let's do Mafia series 8 trailer. Hey, let's do it. Okay, this trailer, if you guys want to see how I really edit my trailer, this is the Mafia series 8 trailer. Mafia series 9 trailer will be much different, will be much more better than this trailer. I promise you guys. Hi, yeah, more humble than him. Thanks. Hi. Mafia series 8. You see what I mean? That's my voice. I'm putting voice effect on my own voice that I can't. That's my own voice. I normally can't talk that voice because my throat will be hurting. So I decided to use CapCut and put voice effect on my own voice. The third to the last. Oh, sure. Welcome to Mafia Series 8. In this series, Mafia tries to find his siblings, all his other siblings that he has lost in his way of success. It's a risk you need to take, because if this person does as this, then we keep our fucking gun off. Stay tuned for June 21st. Mafia Series 8 will be live on Instagram, YouTube for the first time ever in Mafia Rush career. 2 more series and it's the end for Mafia Rush. Thank you and goodbye. Hope you enjoy the series. Alright, let me break down some features that was featured in this trailer. I put Number one, the first introduction that you guys are seeing right now is a bit slower than usual. This one I slow it by a second. Mafia series. The voice that you guys are hearing, that's my voice. The voice effect that I've done to it, it takes so many voice effect for me to find that voice effect to put on my own voice. The reason why I put voice effect on my own voice is to seem that, oh, this may be the last, or this may be the end of the character, but it may not also. And putting voice effect on your own voice may be hard, but it may also be worth it for your own trailer. Like, if you want people to see it more dramatic, more epic, you got to put stuff that you want to put on your own voice. And the real thing behind this trailer is that the script that I written for it was behind time, so I got to use my old videos because I was behind time and I didn't have the script at the moment. So I used my old videos. The person that you guys are seeing inside these trailers are friends. I didn't manage to put their names into it because I was in the rush to release the trailer. So yeah. This part is I get inspired by the Batman movie where the Batman logo was featured on top of a spotlight, and I was like, why not I do that to my series, Instead of putting the bets, I put Mafia Series 8. And trust me, this was the hardest thing that I ever done in my life, was to put the Mafia Series 8 written and perfectly in the center was so hard. I got to redo it so many times, but I managed to do it. Yeah, probably. Welcome to Mafia Series 8. To find his siblings in this series, all the voices that you guys are hearing in the background is my voice. I put voice effect in my voice to make it sound that it's more, how do you say, it's more creepy or more epic or more dramatic. Yeah, but that's the one thing that I won't do ever again. It's a real. I think some of you guys know her. So that's my trailer, but if you guys want me, should I react to my own? Okay, should I react to my own series or should I not? Do you guys want me to see? Do you guys want me to show Mafia Series 8 or nah? Hurry up and comment down below if you guys want me to react to Mafia Series 8. Can do a time travel to 1980s. I'm planning to do that in the next series, the Dark series, part 2. So yeah, you guys may get a bit spoilers in today's video, maybe. But you guys want me to react to Mafia Series 8 or should I go back to scary animations? Should I react to Mafia Series 8? It's right here. Or should I react to more trailers? I'm not sure. I want you guys to tell me what should I react to next. What? Let me pull out one of the best trailer that I have. I think it's Mafia Series for sure. Yeah, here you go. I'm going to show you guys what Mafia Series 9 trailer will look like. Yep, that's one of the best trailer. Okay, but let's continue the scary animations because I want to stay on topic.
I would shrug and laugh these statements off. My typical daily schedule is to wake up, do my morning routine, eat breakfast, then head to the college, hold lectures for my students, and leave late in the evening. One day, our college received an invite for a life sciences workshop at a top college in the state. It's a school that has the same prestige as an Ivy League, so I gladly accepted. The workshop was for 2 days with arrangement at the college dorms. My students were enthusiastic about it too.
Just if oh my mic. Just give me a moment. I'm going to refill my water. Just give me one moment. All right, I'm back. My water is finishing, so yeah.
The plan was finalized, and on the day of the event, we safely arrived at the college for the workshop. There were many restaurants and shops on the way to the campus, suggesting an active nightlife. The day went by smoothly and was productive. I have dairy allergy, and at the dinner almost everything served contained dairy, so I didn't eat, although my students had a feast. Later, we all went to our respective rooms to sleep for the night. Around midnight, I felt terribly hungry as I hadn't eaten anything. Then I recalled the restaurants that I had seen on the way to the campus. There were 2 ways to reach the restaurants. One was the way roaming through the entire campus, and the latter was through the woods behind the rooms, which was the shorter way. I chose the shorter way even though I had heard rumors of the woods being haunted. I progressed along the path with my phone flashlight as it was pitch black out. After traveling a fair bit, I started getting an eerie feeling, like somebody was watching me. Then, in the distance, I noticed a silhouette. I assumed it was a college kid and tried to mind my own.
No, what the flip was that? Oh no, it's on all fours, bro. You got to run. Run for your life, child. Put your phone down, run. Turn the other way and run. Sorry, I was looking at the comments and the only thing I see is that like what the flip. I'm running. I'm sorry, is I see a person on all fours. I'm jumping all the way up. I don't mind of running away. I'd rather run away than getting eaten alive. That is my options.
Own business. I walked briskly by the person and towards the area with the restaurants and finally arrived and ordered some roast chicken. I had a brief chat with the owner of the restaurant and happened to mention the silhouette and the short route I took. His face froze and eyes widened as I said those words. He said,
"You're lucky it didn't hunt you down. It was a Wendigo. Numerous people have disappeared because of it."
It's a what again? Hold up.
I had a brief chat with the owner of the restaurant and happened to mention the silhouette and the short route I took. His face froze and eyes widened as I said those words. He said,
"You're lucky it didn't hunt you down. It was a Wendigo."
Okay, to those who don't know what is a Windigo is a half good and half human. No, if I'm not wrong, let me search for you guys. What is a win? What is a let me hold up. Windigo. A Windigo is a mythologous creature or evil spirit. A Windigo is a mythological creature or evil spirit originating from I think that is in the United States, if I'm not wrong. So that's a Wendigo. Let me pull out some images so you guys can see. So that's a Wendigo. It looks like it's half goat and the head is a goat and the body is a human. So that's a Wendigo. So yeah. Black.
Numerous people have disappeared because of it.
I was too stunned to speak. The owner told me to never take that route again. I obliged and ran as fast as I could through the campus to my room. Until today, I haven't mentioned this incident to anyone else, and I've become very religious since then, which surprised my family. I feel safe now, but my blood still runs cold when I think about what could have happened that night if that thing had come after me.
I don't really like being in the spotlight, but you can call me Suri. I was only 13 years old when this happened. When I was 12 years old, my grandma passed away. She was a kind and strong woman, but her cancer was stronger. It was sad to know that she was gone, but she was in a better place. She passed away in her bedroom while in her sleep. Although she was dead, I always had a sense that she was always there and watching me whenever I come in her bedroom, but not in the way I thought. A while after I turned 13, one day in particular, I needed a place to study for school. Her room was clean and extremely quiet, so I thought her room was the best place I could go. I took my stuff and went to her room. I sat down on her bed and began doing my studies. Then I was disturbed by some whispers. At the time, I thought it was my mom calling out to me from outside because it was so faint. I went outside and found my mom in the garden. "Yes, Mom? You called me?" I replied. She watched me in a weird way and then said, "What? No, Suri, I didn't call you." That was awfully weird, I thought to myself. I thought my mind was playing tricks on me, so I left and went back to the room to study. I began hearing the whispers again, but I couldn't understand what the whispers were saying. I got scared. A cold chill ran down my spine, and I got up and began to run out of the house. I once looked behind me to see a shadow of a dress, which looked like it belonged to my grandma. The shadow
It's Granny.
followed me as I screamed and continued running even faster. My mother heard me and came to see what was happening. She came and tears rolled down my face as I explained everything to her. She was unsure of what to think, but she walked back to the room with me and sat down on the bed. She then told me, "Maybe Grandma was trying to communicate with you."
No, Grandma tried to eat her alive, Mom.
But I didn't know if it was Grandma or some other demon. She moved me into a different room to study.
It's a demon from the forest.
But I was unable to think at the time. It's been a few years since this happened, but it was
Hell no. That's a Wendigo.
that my grandma? Or was it some demon?
No. And when I see her again, she got taken alive.
Last summer felt like a dream.
Underage.
It was unlike any other summer.
She didn't make it alive. Important note, she didn't make it alive.
My name is Alex. I'm from the Philippines. I'm a 29-year-old guy and currently a medical doctor, but I was around 19 years old when this happened. During college, I had a habit of going to sleep very early once I got home from the university. I would go to sleep around 7 or 8 p.m. and then wake up around 1 a.m. to study or work on any of my assignments.
Same as me, bro.
I would stay up until
I promise that they know me, but yeah, until 4 a.m.
around 4 a.m. and then go back to sleep as long as my tasks were done. It's also worth noting that I used to be a chain smoker. It bothered me whenever my siblings or my parents would call out my smoking, so it made sense to me to wake up whenever everyone in the house was still asleep. That way I could focus more on my tasks and smoke cigarettes as much as I wanted. Another thing I have to mention is that our house is inside a subdivision. We have some 24/7 convenience stores within walking distance.
Alright, Wansee, I see what you're doing here.
So if I ever had cravings, it was easy to access. Our house is pretty huge and has a gate. One night, I had to wake up around 1 a.m. again because my exams were coming up. Final requirements for the semester were also piling up, so I decided to stay up the entire night, focusing on all my tasks. That night, however, my little sister, who was also in college, told me to turn off all the lights outside our house and that I make sure that all the doors and the gates are closed. I wondered why, so I asked,
"What for?"
She said,
There's a ghost of a woman dressed in a wedding gown. She carries a lantern and walks around our village at night. The reason why we have to turn off all the lights outside our house is so that she won't be attracted to it. I mean, why else would she be carrying a lantern? If she finds a house with the lights turned on, it is said that she gets curious. She drops her lantern and enters the house, especially if the house's gates are kept unlocked. Then she supposedly lives with the family.
I thought she was joking. She knows that I always wake up around 1 a.m. to study or focus on my tasks. She also knows that I smoke heavily and that I stink up the house with secondhand smoke whenever I do so.
Yeah, right, a ghost? We've already grown up, sis. Don't you think it's time to outgrow these ghost stories already? Besides, you're just trying to get me to sleep all night so that I won't smoke and stink up the house.
With a serious expression on her face, she said,
I'm not joking. If you don't want to believe me, fine. Just please turn off the lights outside and keep our doors and the gate closed.
After that, she left me alone, went up to her room, and proceeded to go to sleep. I dismissed her explanation as just a hoax. However, that same night, I happened to run out of cigarettes. I decided to leave the house for a bit and walk to the nearby convenience store, which was 5 minutes away by foot. As I walked there, it was so quiet. It was already 3 a.m. Our neighbors' houses kept their lights off, so it was pretty dark too. The only light sources I had were the street lights and the moon. At some point on the walk there, it suddenly got really cold. There was no wind or breeze, but it's the kind of chill you feel when a freezer gets opened. It was very strange because I live in a tropical country where it's always humid and warm. Again, I dismissed it because I thought like a scientist, reasoning out that it was already 3 a.m. and it's usually cold around that time. I got to the convenience store, bought my pack of cigarettes, and proceeded to walk back to our house. This time, however, the cold feeling was now accompanied by that feeling that someone was looking or staring at me. It felt like someone was watching and following me. I looked around and behind me, but no one was in sight. I started to get scared, but I reasoned my way out of it and started to think again like a scientist. I thought to myself that maybe it's just that stupid, scary story my sister told. As I thought like that, I started to walk faster, almost like power walking back to my house. But as I got nearer, I saw something from afar, a few houses away.
Hell no, you messed up, bro.
I saw a silhouette or a shadow of a woman approaching me. I froze. My heart started pounding. Hairs on the back of my neck stood up. Literal goosebumps. When my eyes started to adjust to what I was seeing, it became clearer. She had a white gown and was wearing a veil that covered her face. She looked like a bride. It was strange because you could see her hair through her body as it flowed through her chest and went to her back. I wouldn't describe her movements as walking. It looked like she was swimming, or she was doing some sort of strange ballet movements. She was carrying a lantern with her left hand. There was a candle or something that flickered inside. As she got closer to me, I could hear what sounded like crying, like she was sobbing. What was also weird was that she had a facial expression that I'll never forget. She was smiling ear to ear. I couldn't see the rest of her face, but I could definitely tell that her lips were in the shape of a smile. The closer she got to me, the more I could hear her sobbing, and the colder the air felt. I tried my best to fight my own paralysis, but the best I could do at that moment was to shut my eyes tightly and utter a prayer in my head. I wasn't a guy of strong faith, but at that moment, I uttered all the prayers I knew from my childhood in my head. When I opened my eyes, I instantly regretted it. She was right in front of me. She stopped her bizarre movements.
Oh, flip, bro, you messed up. You should have listened to your sister, man.
She was standing upright in front of me. The sounds of crying stopped. It was deathly quiet. At that moment, I shut my eyes again and started praying.
Run. You got to run.
Almost begging for God to help me out. Then I heard her. She spoke, but it sounded like a whisper. Speaking in our native language, she asked,
"Where is my husband?"
She repeated this over and over. Each time it got louder and louder, like she was almost screaming at the top of her lungs. I tried my best not to pay attention and focus on praying instead. Suddenly, it became quiet again. At that moment, I didn't know whether I should keep my eyes closed or open them again. I was so scared to see whether she was still in front of me. I took a chance and opened my eyes again. She disappeared. The cold feeling was gone. I immediately ran to my house, turned off all the lights, and locked the gates and all the doors. I decided to spend the rest of my night in my room and try to get some sleep instead of studying or finishing my tasks. After coming home from the university the next day, I tried to ask around about that ghost in our village. Our village security guards told me that she was a woman from the Japanese era in our country during World War II. She was going to marry a Filipino soldier, but on their wedding day, her husband was abducted by the Japanese soldiers who proceeded to gun down everyone in the village. She was one of the few survivors during that attack. She was attacked and beaten up so badly that she couldn't walk properly. In the end, she was left for dead. The only thing she had left was a lantern that was given to her by her husband as a gift, since she was fond of collecting antiques. Her restless spirit haunts the village at night, searching tirelessly of her husband. Ever since then, I decided never to walk around our village late at night. I also decided to cut down and eventually quit smoking. I know from being a medical doctor that I shouldn't smoke, but the real reason is that I never wanted to see that ghost again.
Oh, bro, you way too late. It's in your house. It's in your house. You messed up. You messed up. You getting hunted by your girl on a wedding dress. You messed up.
This story
Seriously, good night, Josh.
that I'm about to tell you is one of the scariest things that has ever happened to me. It was in early 2020. The day was January 13th. My
What is with the 13th? Seriously, Friday the 13th, January the 13th. What is with number 13, man?
whole family was getting ready for bed around 10:30 p.m. To give some background about my family and house, I live with my 2 older sisters, 1 younger brother, and my mom and dad. Our house is pretty weird because every room sort of has a different temperature and feeling. My mom
Okay, I understand what he means, and mine too have the same issue as him.
Mom and Dad's bedroom is warm and cozy. My oldest sister's room is very dry. My second older sister's room is cold and wet.
Good luck sleeping tonight.
My brother's is warm and humid, but my room is always a spine-chilling cold that just pierces.
Bro, time to call the priest. You got to make that room holy.
Your bones. Even when it's warm outside and my room gets a little warmer, what I mean by pierces your bones is that when you're in my room, you feel uneasy to your core. So anyways, back to the story.
He means by it, there's something in there that you can't see but you can feel it. That's what he means by.
So it's January 13th and it's getting late. My mom always says goodnight to everyone before they sleep, and I always say goodnight back. So everyone heads into their rooms and shuts off the lights, except for my younger brother and I. We usually stay up talking for a long time before going to sleep around midnight. After we're done talking, he'll go to his room. But today he said he didn't really feel well and he wanted to go to bed earlier, around 11. So as a responsible older brother, I sent him off to his room, thinking that I'll just go to sleep early today and get some good sweet rest. Boy, was I wrong. After an hour or so, around midnight, I still hadn't fallen asleep. My brother comes to my door asking if I can help him with his dog. He told me that his dog pooped on the floor and he needed help. So I get up and open the door, but to my surprise, my brother isn't there. It was just the empty, dark.
Okay, rule number 1 is you feel like there's somebody outside of your door. It doesn't matter your room or your house, then it has to be your brother. Do not open your door. Do not open the door.
Dark hallway. But now with that spine-chilling
You understand why you shouldn't open your door in this animation.
cold feeling that is usually only in my room. But I figured maybe he had just run back to his room, so I walked down the hallway to check on him. I open his door and I see him just sleeping peacefully. And what's odd is, his dog is also just sleeping peacefully. There was no poop and nothing seemed wrong with anything. Well, I just brushed it off as a prank he was playing on me. But boy, was I wrong again. After that, I went to get some water from the kitchen and saw that my mom and dad were still up. So I felt better and just went back to bed. Around 2 in
your mom or your dad, bro.
the morning, I wake up from some crazy noises outside and I look out my window and I see our neighbor's dog barking like crazy towards our house. I found it odd because that dog is usually so quiet and tame. You wouldn't even know they had a dog. I got closer to the window to check if I could see what the dog was barking at, but I didn't see anything. I just laid back down, trying my best to think nothing of it. As I shut my eyes, I started feeling this unease creep over my mind and body, and I felt the spine-chilling air flowing around my room. The hairs on the back of my neck were standing up, and I couldn't shake the feeling that something was very off. I sat up to start looking around my room to find out where the wind was coming from when all of a sudden there's a knock on my door, not at the front door, but my room's door. I didn't think that anyone had come out of their rooms or walked
Don't open it. Don't open it.
down the hallway because I hadn't heard any footsteps or sounds before the knock. Right before I get a chance to respond to the knocks, I hear,
Good night, George.
It's my mom. But for some reason, I started feeling nauseated and my head started aching. Then she said again,
Good night, George.
As genuine as it seemed, something felt off about the whole situation, and I felt like I shouldn't say anything back to her. I don't know why. And again,
Good night, George.
At this point, she kept saying it over and over every few seconds. Then I get out of bed and turn on the lights. My heart was racing. As I got closer to the door, my heart was pounding louder and faster. She finally stopped saying goodnight, so I stepped back and thought that it was over. I calmed down a little, but I was wrong this time too. I don't know why, but I just couldn't believe that this thing was a ghost or something unexplainable. I just didn't believe in that kind of thing. That's why I was the only one brave enough to sleep in that room, even with the disturbing feeling of someone watching me all night. Then a few seconds later, I hear another knock. This time it's my brother.
Good night, George.
At this point, I'm just shocked and confused about what's going on with them. Then, after one final knock, started chanting,
Good night, George.
In unison, over and over like a broken record. Both my mom and my brother, both just taunting me from behind that door. Two of the people that I trust the most. After a few seconds of them saying good night, George, non-stop, I just couldn't take it anymore. I screamed, Please stop it! While holding my head and closing my eyes. I closed my eyes hard, wishing that this was all just a dream. And surprisingly, I opened my eyes, and yes, it was a dream. It's morning, the birds are singing, the sun is shining. Oh, and I smell bacon. I felt relieved that all of that wasn't my family messing with me. And me being me, I just brushed the dream off as my stupid imagination. But after that day, I kept having this dream night after night. The dreams didn't stop no matter what I did. I tried meditation, reading the Bible before sleeping, holding a cross in my hand, and I even kept the light on and my brother's dog with me, thinking that he could keep them away from me. Ha! Boy, was I really wrong. So after all those nightmares, I just asked my parents if I could move my bed into my brother's room, and they said okay. And to this day, I still sleep in my brother's bedroom. Even now, I'm not really scared of ghosts, but I wouldn't want anyone to go through what I did. I never told my family, but they feel creeped out enough in that room that no one uses it, and it's just a storage room. I wonder what would have happened to me if I stayed in that room. I have a feeling I might have lost my mind. And if you think that was the end of my paranormal experiences, it wasn't. I thought that too at first, but boy, was I wrong.
Oh, bro. Your family is possessed, bro. Yeah, I thought you call a priest, bro. Your family is possessed. Is that all? Okay, that's all. Should we go for one more, or do you guys want to react to one more, or what? Okay, we do one more story animation. Okay. Let me do something first. Just give me a moment. Let me let you guys see what next. I really react to this to. Okay, so we react to this.
This is something I experienced when I was working as a police officer.
Just give me a moment. I need to use the bathroom. So just give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Don't worry, I'll be right back. I just got to use the bathroom real quick. I got myself a new cover photo. So yeah, good to go for a couple more hours. Yeah, I mean fun, right? We are good to go for a couple more hours. So yeah, I'm back. Sorry, I got to use the toilet. All right. We've been recording for going to be 2 hours. So yeah.
In my early 30s. One night, a man called 911 screaming for help, and I responded right away. When I arrived at the alley with my colleague Daniel, a man's moans rang out like an echo. We entered the alley and saw a terrible scene. The person who reported it was already dead.
Oh no, sir, you got blood on your mouth. No, no, don't tell me. Don't tell me that's one of those cases where late.
His body was horribly mutilated, and a man was sitting on top of him with his face and hands covered in blood. He looked at us and said,
"Don't come near me. You too will become a piece of meat like this."
Then his mouth
Free. No. No, bro. Bro got to go to. Bro got to go for a checkup, man. I guess like itchy. Bro got to go for. No, but the blood just look like ketchup though.
mouth opened wide, and he covered his mouth with both hands.
Oh, that ain't no human, bro. That's skinwalker, bro. You take that pew pew, you shoot to the head.
He looked as if he was trying not to open his mouth and was trembling as if he was putting a lot of pressure on his hands. He shouted something, but I couldn't hear what he was saying because he was covering his mouth. The veins protruding on his forehead looked as though they might burst at any moment. I looked down at the dead body, and parts of him were missing. I assumed that this man had eaten part of the dead man's body. I slowly brought my trembling hand to the pistol. Then, suddenly, the hands he was holding over his mouth fell, and his mouth opened incredibly wide. The bones in his jaw joints sounded like they dislocated and were crunching, and he screamed out very loudly,
"Please stay away from me! Very far!"
I could feel a horrifying mix of agony and rage in his voice. I covered my ears because I felt like my eardrums would burst. Then he crawled on all fours with his mouth wide open and lunged at us. I jumped back and fell over. Then he pounced on my colleague Daniel, got on top of him and shouted,
"I guess I should eat all 3 of these. I'm so lucky to eat today."
He started moving like a deranged animal and biting Daniel, which was enough to make me quickly take out my gun and shoot him in the leg. But he didn't stop even after being shot. I shot him again in the thigh, and he finally fell to the ground, screaming. He squirmed and moved his limbs grotesquely like a spider stuck on its back. His mouth was overflowing with saliva. The shocking sight made me panic, and my whole body was shaking. After a while, he passed out, and I collected myself to call an ambulance. Daniel was also taken to the hospital and treated. The crazy man woke up the next day in the hospital, but he had no memory of what had happened. His eyes and voice had changed. It was like he was a completely different person. When I asked him,
"Why on earth did you do that?"
he said,
"There's something terrible living inside me. He whispers to me every day. He wants to eat something alive, not the dead meat sold in restaurants."
He continued with a terrified look on his face and his hands clutching the bedsheets.
"Every time I go out on the street, I hear his voice in my head. He says people look really delicious, and he asks me to eat with him. He says he has to hunt and asks if he can use my body for a while. And I keep keep tasting a certain taste. I definitely don't recognize the taste, but it feels like something I've had before. My mouth starts watering. Every time that happens, I feel so much pain that I tear my hair out and scream. But there are times when my willpower vanishes and I become completely helpless. There are times in people's lives when they feel really hungry, right? At those moments, I completely lose control of my mind. And when I came to my senses again, my mouth was full of the smell of blood, and my stomach was so full that it was difficult to breathe. Then I realized I ate something, but I don't remember what I ate at all. What should I do?
I was speechless. Since he told me that he had lost his memory several times, I made several attempts to help him recover his lost memories by calling in a hypnosis expert. However, every time he was hypnotized, he screamed that he had become a monster and then fainted. In the end, I couldn't find any more victims, but I think there are more victims out there that haven't been found. He ended up in prison, and although a long time has passed since then, even now, I sometimes think of that moment when he crawled towards me with his mouth open so wide that his jaw was detached. When I remember it, my whole body trembles. Due to the trauma from that case, I had to quit being a police officer and am now living as a normal civilian. Hello, Wansee. My name is Obayed. I've been watching your videos for the... Hello, Wansee. My name is Obayed. I've been watching your videos for the past few days, and I want to share my story. This story is from when I was 14 or 15. The year was 2016 or 17. My brothers and I were all in our
Hello. Okay, I know you guys couldn't hear me just now. That was my bad. My microphone died on me. It was on full battery, but somehow it died. I'm not kidding you. The light is not green anymore. Right after the story start playing, it died. oh, oh. Right after this animation start playing, it died. I'm not kidding you. It died, like really died. So yeah. I think this animation gonna be scary because my microphone died on me. This is a USB that I put on my computer. I think it died too. So yeah. So hopefully this animation is not scary because it makes my microphone die, which it was on full battery. So I got to reset the whole thing.
I've been watching your videos for the past few days, and I want to share my story.
Sure.
This story is from when I was 14 or 15.
Damn, you're making me feel old, bro.
That they're familiar with. It was probably 11 p.m., and we were getting ready to head back home, but my brother wanted to buy some candy in a small...
Okay, we recording for 2 hours and 6 minutes. This may be the last animations. This may be the last animation today, but we'll see. I'll see how. Maybe I might be recording it for my mom. I'll see first.
Convenience store nearby, and my mom agreed since it was just in front of the restaurant. I went with him to shop while everyone else waited. As we walked in, my brother asked me to look at the candy and said he'd go look for some ice cream. So I went and checked if the candies were worth getting. He was gone for a minute, but then suddenly he ran up to me and whispered to me in a hurried and scared voice, "Drop everything, we need to leave." I was so confused and I didn't get what he meant, so he told me that he saw a dead woman's legs being dragged on the floor through the back door.
Oh, hell no. You see that, you take your shoes and you run on your foot.
For some dumb reason, I went to go look, but the door at the back of the shop was already shut. So I just turned around and ran back to the restaurant with my brother. I asked my brother to tell me exactly what he saw, and he said he would tell me on the way home. We finally went to the car, and my brother explained everything to me. He said that while he was looking at the ice cream, he heard the sound of something metal hit the floor, and then he saw two men dragging a human body through a door. He said the body was definitely a woman.
Hold up. Wait. Sorry. I was supposed to important message. What?
We finally went to the car, and my brother explained everything to me. He said that while he was looking at the ice cream, he heard the sound of
Those ice cream looks like stone, bro.
something metal hit the floor, and then he saw two men dragging a human body through a door.
Oh fuck. Let's just say the girl didn't make it out alive. Rest in peace to her.
He said the body was definitely a woman's. My brother tried convincing my mom, but she didn't believe him. But I know he wasn't lying or trying to pull a prank because, knowing my brother, he wouldn't abandon candy and ice cream for no reason, and he's not the type to pull pranks. To this day, I still can't stop wondering what would have happened if we got caught.
Oh, you'll be dead. You'll be dead, mate, that the person on the first animation that we watched just now will hunt you. Oh, not the basement, man. Come on.
Hey, my
Why? Why you got to put a basement in
name
here?
is Justin. I'm a big fan, by the way, and I watch all of your videos. I'm not sure if this is the way to contact you guys about this, but I have a scary story that happened when I was around 12 years old. I slept in the basement of my home at the time. To give the layout, you'd come down the stairs and turn right for the bathroom, turn left for the storage room and furnace room, and straight ahead was my room and the living room. One night, I was getting ready for bed after finishing some homework. This was around
I feel like I'm this kid right now.
1 to 2 a.m. I have severe insomnia, so I've always struggled to sleep, and this turned me into sort of a night owl. I genuinely enjoy the dark hours, spending nights gaming or reading. Anyway, as I was getting ready for bed, I felt an odd sensation. It was almost as if a ghostly chill passed through me, making me shiver. I shrugged it off and continued getting ready for bed. Once I was done and got into bed, I watched some videos on YouTube for a bit and then read my book. After about an hour of reading, I saw it was 3 a.m. and I finally felt tired, so I
Oh, Fleet, no, don't force you on 3 a.m. No. Oh, bro, you going to be dead.
turned out the lights and closed my eyes. As I was beginning to drift off, I heard the shower door open. I had one of those standing showers designed in a quarter circle shape with a sliding door. It sounded
Weird flags, but oh, hell no, look at those toenails in it, some nail cutter.
like someone had opened the sliding door, so I propped my head up to listen. After about a minute of silence, I figured it was my imagination, so I lied back down. Suddenly, the shower door slammed closed so hard that I jumped up to the edge of the bed. My heart was racing. Right after that, I could hear some papers in the living room rustling around. I was far too scared to go check in the darkness, so I sat there, frozen in silence. A few minutes went by and I managed to relax myself a bit. I turned my head in the direction of my open closet, and for a split second, I saw a ghostly face of a woman there. In the blink of an eye, it was gone. The face was terrifying. It had dark hair and white.
We skipping that part. I'm sorry, but
Back to the shower, it had a crack in the plastic, likely from it being slammed closed. Until now, I hadn't told anyone, as I knew no one would believe me anyway.
sorry, but no, I got to skip that part. To those who don't know my room layout, I got one cupboard beside me, which it doesn't cover the whole ceiling. It only covers until a part of the wall. Behind me, there's one more cupboard. Towards the door, there's one more cupboard. So those cupboard you can see the top. So that's why I skip forward, cause I'm the only one staying up now. There's no one awake at home.
Hi, I'm Jody from Bangladesh. This is a story
He going Super Saiyan mode.
from 35 years ago. It happened to my grandfather. One night, my grandfather was returning home after
He's getting ready to slap some people with a fish.
buying 2 hilsa fish. Grandfather had to cross a bridge on his way back home, and as he was crossing the bridge, he heard a relative of his call out to him. The person who called out to my grandfather did not usually talk to him at all, so he was a little
Hey, The Simpsons.
bit shocked. Then the man started to come forward on the bridge, and at one point, that man put his arm on my grandfather's shoulder and started saying something. When the man put his arm on my grandfather's shoulder, grandfather could smell a very rotten stench coming from him. My grandfather also noticed that he couldn't feel any weight from the man's arm. They were standing along the middle of the bridge when grandfather noticed that the man's legs were even missing, and he was floating in the air with his arm on my grandfather's shoulders. Then grandfather realized that this man was a ghost in the guise of his relative. At that moment, the ghost started laughing and looked at the fish in grandfather's hand and said,
Give me the fish. I will eat them.
That's when grandfather started reciting prayers, and the ghost started screaming and said,
If I see you another day, I will kill you before you can recite any prayers.
It was a famous ghost in our country whose name is Mekoboot. It was said that if the ghost saw someone with fish at night, he would scare them and take their fish. If the person did not let Mekoboot eat the fish, the ghost would even kill them.
No.
A movie with my best friend.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that part would be in the animation. I promise I didn't know. No. No. Oh my god, no. No. I'm going to have nightmare. I'm going to have nightmare. I'm going to stay up all night. Yep, I'm staying up all night. I ain't no sleeping. I'm staying up all night. No sleeping for me. Me Gucci, I ain't no sleeping.
Friends at night.
I think that's the devil's friend from the first part. So I'm trying to make jokes cause right now I'm scared of. I was terrified of what I saw. Okay, I'm okay with the animation, just at this part, the blood part got me. So I was like, oh hell no, I don't watch. I ain't not watching that alone. Nah, I'm good. No. Oh, what the fuck? The first thing I see. Yeah, I got this expression. Hell no. Wait, let me calm down first.
A movie with my best friends at night. We will call them D
Oh my god, imagine I react to this with my friends. Oh my god, their reaction will be priceless. Priceless, man. Priceless.
and M. Since we live in the same neighborhood and it was thundering and raining outside.
I'm not kidding you, when I saw that blur part, all the hair on my back was standing out. I was like, no, I'm good. I am good. I don't see that coming. Yep. Time to recite some prayers before you go to sleep. My advice is do not go to sleep tonight before you go wash your face. Then you go to sleep. Say your prayers first. Then you go to sleep. Oh, sleep. Man. Whoa. Tough luck, man.
They stayed the night with me at my grandmother's house, since my grandmother has a big house with 2 empty rooms.
I know. Grandparents mostly have the biggest house. I don't know why, but yeah.
Both of my friends, who are also brothers, suffer from bipolar disorder. Before we were supposed to go to sleep, D and M had an argument and did not want to sleep together in the same room. So M decided to sleep in the living room on the couch. At night,
Okay, if you guys want to know how I sleep, this is how I sleep sometimes.
there was a lot.
I sleep on the couch. And trust me, sleeping in my living room is creepy because we have 3 couch and 1 dining table and 6 chairs, and these chairs are like wood, so if you drag them it can be hurt. And trust me, sleeping on the couch sometimes is a bad how do you say it? It's a bad idea because of something that is in the living room of mine. So yeah, I'll tell you guys some ghost stories if it is possible. maybe after this animation, some ghost stories.
Lot of thunder and lightning, which
If you guys want to hear my ghost stories, comment down below right now. If you guys comment down below, you guys want to hear my ghost stories, I will tell them later after this animation.
made it hard for me to sleep. But around 3 a.m., when everything finally calmed down, I occasionally heard strange sounds, like scratching and whining.
Fuck.
I decided that someone was sitting on the bed facing the window. I approached the room, but when the lightning flashed, I got scared and turned on the light. I froze in place when I saw D sitting on the bed on a white, bloody sheet cutting his forearm. He slowly
No. Once animation, no. Come on, I don't get copyright. No. Once animation, no. Come on, bro. Okay, the reason why YouTubers don't show red color thing on their channel when they got cut is because YouTube now will censor them or do something to their videos, and me reacting to this will do something to the live stream that may not be good to me. So once animation, why play I can react to the I got to skip a few because there was blur parts, and YouTube sometimes will normally take down those parts. So I'm so sorry, I don't have to skip any parts, but once I see those blur parts I got to skip forward cause YouTube no.
Old oak
Hey, same. I ain't no go to sleep. I'm staying up all night. I don't give a damn.
tree. Keep that in mind for later. Now me and Tia love.
Why the flip is the song? Why is the song so sad? No. Okay. Instead of reacting to this, I'm pretty sure some of us got got how do you say got ASMR. Maybe we should watch something else. Maybe yeah, never mind. We can't watch anything else. Okay. I'm gonna tell you guys a ghost story before we end the live stream. Cause why not? It is horror topics, and we've been recording for 2 hours and 90 minutes. Okay. So basically, when I was around 6 or 10 years old, I will to put you guys a layout of the HDB that I stay in is pretty old, and then it's like like once your grandparents that used to own the HDB pass on, their so sometimes couldn't accept it. So sometimes, okay, back then, couple years back, I forgot how old was I. My mom, my sister usually get possessed. I can't say it out loud cause yeah. So and the possession got so damn bad that me and my father got to, how do you say in English, got to help them. So um so when those things happens, we decided to call in Malay we said ustad, but for me I think in English they said priest, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, so they bury the house from everything, but till this day, to those who are non-religious and come to those Malay friends that I have that are not religious, they have told me that they sense of something that is not right inside the living room, which I told them just ignore it, don't talk about it, cause whatever is in the living room is not supposed to be there. So yeah, I can't tell you guys go in details because I've not moved out yet. So yeah, once I move out, I'll tell you guys in details. Oh flip! I wish I could show you guys those animations. The animations, the wansee entertainment. I couldn't because YouTube would take down the video, or YouTube would say that it was a dangerous action. Then they will took down the video, which I don't mind. I don't mind because this live stream is almost 3 hours long, and my phone is about to die. It's at 17%. Right here, I'm not kidding you, it's at 17%. So yeah, But anyway, I want to tell you guys something. I want to thank you guys a lot for breaking a record for me. One of my previous live stream that I done couple couple day ago, couple days ago, have broken a record for me. Thank you guys a lot. It's total of 25 views. Total of 25 views. Thank you guys a lot for that live stream. Viewers, it has beaten every single one of the live stream that I've done, even the one that I collab with my friends. It have beaten every one of those. I want to thank you guys a lot. Thank you for that. Hopefully this live stream you guys can break that record. I am trusting you all to break that record for me. And who knows, if you get more views, I'll start streaming on Twitch, even Kick maybe one day. But I know I'm going to Twitch soon as next month. So keep an eye look out for my Twitch account. Is coming very soon. I'm still learning. I'm still learning about Twitch. So yeah, yeah. I shouldn't have watched horror that one, man. While staying in a hunter. Okay, is it just me? Oh, okay, it's not just me. Okay, my shoulder is upwards and down. Okay, I thought it was just me. Oh, it's not. Oh, is it my shirt? Okay, what? Okay, I think it's my camera cause yeah, I think it's my webcam, man. Okay, let's. You know what? Let's react to Mafia series. It's much better, right? Oh, please. Okay, you want to see Bloods? Then we'll react to Mafia series. No views. You pick cat. Bro, there's no way episode 8 has no views. No way. Podcast episode 8. Yeah, you liar. There's 6 views. You liar. You pacifier. Okay, so you guys want to know how you guys can find my live stream and everything, you guys can go to my channel, click my profile, click that tiger that looks like Mr. Beast. It's not Mr. Beast. You guys can click this playlist. You see the word playlist, click on it. There you guys can see all the different series that you guys can see. Why don't we react to live stream? Oh wait, I can react to live stream while doing a live stream. Wait, no, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. Let's do this. You see the ghost, you see the ghost, sorry, wait, hey, that doesn't rhyme, but, should we do Mafia 600? I don't think we have done this, right? Okay, we're going to react to a couple of my, let me talk, we're going to react to a couple of my trailers, cause why not? I can't show you guys the rest of the animation, cause, there were bloods in it, and then I don't want YouTube to take down the live stream. You guys can comment down below what you guys want me to react right now, because I'm planning to go this until 11, so yeah. Okay, let's go with number 7. Hey. Watch my love. That's ain't no more boy. Okay, never mind. We can. Yeah, no. Oh, flip. What? What should we react to, man? I want to do scary animation again, but there's going to be bloods in it. I'm trying to find Oh, wait, where's his channel gone? Wait, okay. Oh, this again, relax, I'll find you one. Calm down, Karen. Okay, we will find one that there isn't any blood. Okay. Oh, my phone is going to die, so I better quickly find one. Well, let's react to one of the videos I already react to. No, to honestly, the less is okay. Let's do 4.
My name is Sal, and this happened to
Okay, after this, I'm going to end the live stream. So yeah.
my friends and me when we were 13 years old. Our school was really big because it was a preschool, primary, and secondary school and university all in one. Behind it was a hospital that hadn't been touched in years. It was always very strange to me since our teachers would avoid answering any questions related to the hospital. One day we had a half day and my friends, Aya, Zoe, Vincent, and I decided to check out the hospital. We were hyped and excited to get up close to it, but Vincent was hesitant. We figured it was normal since he was a bit of a rule-following nerd. We later realized that it was because of something far worse. When we got to the entrance of the hospital, Vincent started trying to flake, saying that we should go back, but we told him to calm down and that everything would be fine. We started searching the first floor, and it was pretty normal. All there was in the rooms were hospital beds, medical supplies, and surgery tables. During our whole search for the first floor, Vincent was screaming at every little sound and creak of the floor, and it was kind of annoying, but we just ignored it, hoping he would stop. When we reached the second floor, a shiver ran down my spine. The atmosphere was unnerving, and since the sun had set when we were on the first floor, it was now very dark. I was glad that the second floor had fewer rooms so we could get out of there. But what was strange to me, though, was Vincent. He went from screaming bloody murder at every little thing to going completely silent. I noticed it, but I didn't think too hard about it.
She got possessed. No.
Searched all of the rooms and then got the heck out of there as fast as we could. But as we were walking to the bus stop, Vincent passed out and he started foaming at the mouth. We were panicking and shaking him, but luckily one of our teachers was nearby and called an ambulance. We all met up again in the hospital waiting room, where he was taken when we finally were able to see Vincent. He was doing okay and looked more chipper than before. But that's when the teacher told us what happened and my heart dropped. Apparently the land our school is built on used to be a cemetery for the unfortunate patients at the hospital who couldn't be saved. And in 1978, people in the hospital suddenly started reporting unexplained phenomena like flickering lights, staff getting random bruises, or even worse injuries all over their bodies. Patients being woke up in the night to screaming whose source was unidentified, and more. The breaking point was the day the otherwise healthy head surgeon of the hospital, John Kenzie, collapsed, foaming at the mouth, and died. Even after multiple autopsies, doctors couldn't identify a clear cause of death. The hospital was shut down and left to rot in 1980 after 8 kids who were being treated in the hospital mysteriously died with hand marks on their bodies and foaming mouths. Vincent went on to tell us that he felt like someone was grabbing him when we stood in front of the hospital, and that he blacked out when we reached the second floor. As he was saying this, my mind could only think of one thing. If he was unconscious by the time we reached the second floor, then who was controlling his body?
The kids, bro. Nah, he got possessed. No. No, don't touch me there. That is my nonno's room. Oh, great. The next part. Why?
When I was young, I was fascinated by the devil. It's embarrassing to think about it now.
No, bro, no. You need some milk.
But at the time, it seemed cool, and I admired these self-proclaimed devil worshippers and wanted to be like them. So, I logged into a devil worship community on the internet every day and wrote posts and comments. Then one day, while I was sleeping, I started coughing and felt like hot smoke was filling the room.
You messed up. You messed up. You better start opening the Bible.
Opened my eyes in surprise. Something was burning in front of me. It was a being. He was so tall that his head reached the ceiling. His body had many horns, and his mouth was so big that he could swallow me. The heat was so intense.
It's a werewolf, bro. You got to run, bro.
And it felt like my brain was melting from the extremely high temperatures. He said,
"We welcome you. Be a part of evil. Then you will realize that darkness is more beautiful than light."
He opened his arms and hugged me. Then a great happiness surged within me, and the desire to worship evil arose in my heart, and I felt terrible pain and pleasure burning through my whole body at the same time. Then I opened my eyes. When I woke up, it was 5 a.m. My entire body had turned red, and it was hot as if lava was flowing inside my body. I ran to the church, even though I didn't usually go to church. When the pastor listened to me, he spoke quietly.
"It seems like the devil wants you."
He prayed for me. Although my mind seemed to calm down, I still could not escape the clutches of evil. That night, when I opened the door of my bedroom, there was a different place there. It was an endless red world covered in lava. The air was so hot and toxic that it was difficult for me to breathe. I heard the screams of countless people, and huge demons were running towards me with huge maces. They started swinging their maces at me, and I fought back, but when I hit them...
Bro, you messed up. You got to sleep at a church, bro.
They actually enjoyed it. In front of them, I felt like a little puppy. At that time, I remembered the prayer the pastor had taught me, and I started reciting it. As I said the words, cracks appeared in the demons' bodies, and light leaked through them. They screamed in agony. Their screams were as loud as 100 lions roaring at the same time. As I continued to recite the prayer, the monsters' bodies crumbled and turned into black ash. After some time, I woke up. I posted about my experience in the devil worship community, and people were amazed that I had actually met demons. People left comments saying they too wanted to meet the devil and asked me to tell them how. I was so appalled that I immediately left the community. From that day on, I hung a large cross in my house and recited a prayer every day before going to bed. I no longer read, listened to, or looked at anything related to the devil. From that day on, the demons no longer appeared in front of me. But even now, sometimes hot smoke and ash blow in my room. Whenever that happens, I recite a prayer and the smoke gradually disappears. However, I can still smell them now. That creepy, strong smell of burnt smoke and toxic gases.
Why does he look like Bruce Wayne? Is it just me or does he look like Bruce Wayne? I know, just me.
I know they are around me even now, and I'm afraid they'll follow me forever.
No shit, Sherlock. You worship it.
My name is Abby, and I'm 18 years old now. This story that I'm sharing is not mine, but my mom's. Even though it didn't happen to me, I know the story well enough, so listen carefully. And yes, this is a true story. Back in 2005, my family lived in a very friendly village where all the neighbors were very kind. It was very peaceful, and since it's in Malaysia, there are a lot of cultures and races
Malaysia, let's go.
around our neighborhood. My grandma once told my parents to hang a clove of garlic on their front door whenever my mom got pregnant to ward off evil spirits from entering the house. And they did what she said when my mom was pregnant with my older brothers. But it's important to note that she never tells them exactly what might happen if they don't hang the garlic. Eventually, my grandma passed away in 2003 because of a lung disease. Time passed, and after 2 years, my mom was pregnant with me. One night, when my mom was 7 to 8 months pregnant, they went to the clinic to do some checkups on me and left my brothers with my maid. Let's call her Siti. Siti had been my family's maid since my grandma passed away. She came here from Indonesia and worked with my family as a maid. She's very knowledgeable. She took care of my brothers and soon became closer to them. My parents got home late and found both my brothers sleeping, so they went to bed early because they were both tired from the clinic. In the middle of the night, my mom suddenly woke up and was covered in sweat. Clueless, she tried to move, but for some reason, she couldn't move her body. She said it was like having sleep paralysis. She couldn't open her mouth, but she could move her right arm. She was too scared to open her eyes, but she felt something moving between her legs, as if someone was walking towards her. But creature begins pregnant with me. Mom shut her eyes tightly, still praying to God mom was, he started to believe her. They calmed her down, and Siti then recited more prayers to protect her from the evil spirits. Slowly, my mom fell asleep. After she woke up, she felt like it was all a nightmare. But soon, reality set in when she saw a trail of blood from the front door to their bed. Then my mom remembered that my grandma used to tell them about hanging a clove of garlic on their front door. Siti told her that it's to avoid the creature smelling blood and
When we got to the school,
Okay, the reason why when when Muslim women are pregnant and we hang garlic is to ward off whatever you guys see in that animation from smelling blood. But yeah, I'm sorry that I got to skip that part because of the blood part. So I'm gonna try to. Okay, yeah.
after eating breakfast, I got up and walked to school. My girlfriend, who I will refer to as Sophia, joined me on the way there, and we began chatting. Sophia was smart, cute, athletic, and strong-willed, everything I had ever hoped for in a girl. When we got to the school, we said our goodbyes and made our way to our classes. I couldn't wait for the weekly party that was held every Friday, because the day was otherwise pretty boring. I went to meet Sophia after classes were finished, but when I saw her, something wasn't right. When I asked her what was wrong, she shrugged it off as nothing and simply stated that she was looking forward to seeing me at the party. And with that, I lost all concern about the way she was acting. However, she gave me the impression that she was conflicted, as if she were feeling guilty or upset about something. When I got to the party, I got together with my friends and their girlfriends, but Sophia wasn't around. One of them asked me where Sophia was, but I didn't know. I tried calling and texting her multiple times, but she didn't respond. This was strange because she usually responded right away. I thought she was too busy with her studies to make it, so I decided not to bother her and gave up. The party was enjoyable, perhaps a little too much so, given that I stayed until after midnight and was feeling a little sluggish. I left my friends for home after saying goodnight. With the exception of the occasional light pole, it was almost pitch black where I lived, which was in a quiet neighborhood. On my walk home, a dark hooded figure suddenly appeared in front of me, covered from head to toe in a mangled and torn black cloak. Their face was hidden by a gas mask that looked like it was from World War I. You couldn't even see their eyes through it. What scared me the most was that they were carrying a huge lumberjack's axe that looked like it had been stained with blood. After being frozen in fear for a few seconds, I decided without thinking to run straight past them to get to my house. They grabbed me, but I kicked them, which made them release me. I ran as quickly as I could, but I heard footsteps coming from behind me. Before they could catch up to me, I was able to enter my house and lock the door. When I started hearing a loud
The blood is gonna relax.
banging on the door, I decided to call the police. But before I could call for help, the hooded figure swung their axe through the door multiple times and the door got knocked down shortly after. I tried to hide right away, but I didn't act fast enough. It was like they knew their way around my house. They found me and blocked me into a corner. I begged for mercy and inquired about their plans for me. They proceeded to take off their gas mask and hood, revealing themselves to be Sophia. She told me before I even had a chance to speak that she had joined a cult that worshipped a demon named Null, and that to be initiated she was required to kill everyone she had a close relationship with, most of whom had already been killed, and that I was about to join them. She said that she missed the party because she was busy killing her parents. After that, I could hear police sirens in the distance, and as they got louder, it turned out that a neighbor had called the police because of all the noise. This clearly enraged Sophia, so she pulled out a small knife and stabbed my left hand into the wall, preventing me from moving. 3 officers entered the house and asked her to drop the axe. She instead threw the axe at one of the officers, killing them instantly. Sophia was then tased and tackled onto the ground before being taken into custody. Sophia was convicted of multiple murders and given a life sentence. I'm telling this story because hellish things can happen instantly and change your life forever. And I hope that everyone who hears my story will be grateful for the life they have.
Oh wait, yeah, there was one more. Oh flip. And you never see the guy again. You never heard from the guy, you never see the guy again, and that's how it is. O. And I'm receiving text. Okay. How do I see that stuff? there we go. Anyway, thanks for you guys for watching this live stream with me. I know it's a bit scary. I know I've skipped the total of couple animations. I forgot how many I skipped. It. That was my fault. Oh, frick, my jacket hit me. Uh, okay. My fault for skipping is due to the blood part and due to some scary part that I know you guys won't be able to sleep. But yeah, go subscribe to Wansee Entertainment, subscribe to their channel, turn on the post notification for their channel, go show them some love. Yeah, why not? Okay, that was it. Okay, but whatever. Um, I love you guys. Thanks for watching this live stream. I hope you guys break another record for me to watch the live stream, and I'm going to see how many total of views was that in today's live stream because I want to know if you guys break another record. Last live stream that I done, you guys have break a record of total 18 views total in one live stream. I think today hopefully it's more than 18. I'm hoping. So yeah. Tomorrow will be much more better. Tomorrow will be reacting to funny moments because tomorrow's a Friday and I'm not reacting to horror things on Friday. So yeah. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow around the same timing, if not earlier. What was I going to say? Okay, before you guys go, you know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notification. You guys don't miss another live stream like this. Leave a comment down below of what I should do next. And we've react to so many things today. We have react to horror animation, Mafia series trailer, the Dark series trailer, Spider Fam trailer, the Spider Fam series. We have react to so many things today, which was one of the most creative live stream that I've ever done out of. Give me a moment. Let me check how many live stream. Out of the total of 5 live stream, count this, no, 6 live stream. I've never done a live stream like this, and I will continue to do a live stream like this throughout my future in YouTube. So yeah. Um, but till then, before you guys go to bed, wash your face, say your prayers, so you guys don't get any disturbance tonight. And I apologize to those who cannot sleep tonight, and those who see tonight live stream. You guys are going to get disturbance. My bad. Um, I didn't know it would be that horror. Trust me, I didn't know about it. So my bad. I apologize. Not really. I didn't know their animation would be that scary because the amount of animation that I react to one scene entertainment is not that scary, but I didn't know it would be that bad. So my bad is you guys are going to get disturbance tonight. But yeah, it was very fun tonight chatting with you guys. Seriously, you guys are the reason why I keep on doing this and I able to do this thanks to you guys. So keep on supporting me. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a podcast, a special podcast on episode 10, which is next week. So yeah, keep an eye look out for episode 10 and 9. There might be a special guest for both of them. One of my friend may be joining me for the podcast, so keep an eyes out for that podcast. But till then, I'll see you guys on tomorrow's live stream, which is going to be about funny moments. If not funny moments, it'll be epic fail moments. So it won't be scary. It won't be it won't be scary. It will be funny. It will be happy. So yeah, I really want to thank you guys so much. But anyway, thank you for doing a live for watching my live stream for almost 3 hours straight. I went through two different kind of water. So yeah, one is tea with milk, and another one is green tea. So yeah, but till then, it's just for fun. Okay, I got to calm myself down and saying those bloody things. So this is green tea. I went to a whole bottle of green tea doing this live stream, which is empty now. So yeah, but I'll see you guys on tomorrow's live stream, which is going to be more epic because I'm gonna have snacks for me while watching the live stream. So yeah. yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notification, leave a comment down below, share this live stream with your friends, and hopefully the next live stream that we do tomorrow will break a record for me. So I'll see you guys on the next one.